See the smile? It's a smile of despair. Welcome to part 3 of this special episode where today I will be reviewing the third Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie of what people say is the bottom of the barrel when it comes to the movies. And what I think is my opinion, I follow suit, and I agree. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, Turtles in Time. You'd think would be a great movie because it's the third one. And since the second movie did good as the first one, in my opinion, you'd think the third movie would be good as well. When in actuality, it sucked ass. Okay, to be honest, I'm going to not get into how bad the movie is yet. I'm going to say a few positives about it. But of course, like every movie reviewer, we must talk about the plot. So apparently, the plot is that they find this thing in the antique shop, and it sends them back in time, which goes thing turtles in time. And apparently, they go back as so far as to go to ancient Japan, I think. And by what it says, they were going back in time to ancient Japan. That sounds pretty cool. I mean, I like Japan. I like the way it looks. One of my favorite YouTubers is from Japan, Enemy Bromy. But yeah, they go into Japan. Yeah, that was an accident. Now they have to try and get out, as they could find something that looks relatively close to what they were trapped in, how they got to Japan in the first place. And they do meet some friendly faces. They do meet some children. They don't do anything naughty to them. If you're wondering, all you sickos out there, you freaking sickos. And one of the bad guys is not Shredder because he's dead. It's apparently this super all-powerful samurai that wishes to take over the world. Yeah, that sounds really original, totally original. Nothing that's been done before. It also features this guy who or whatever. I forgot his name. I haven't watched this third movie in a long time, and you know what? For me, on watching the first and second, I think it's glad that I didn't watch the third movie again. Yeah. And look at this. When they teleport to Japan, they get traded by other Japanites or whatever, and they're having fun as they're having fun throughout the movie. Casey Jones returns, but he's not a big factor in the third movie. He never was. Like he was better off in the first one and just stuck there. He should have been in the second one, to be honest. Not the third one. Whatever. But eventually they do kind of get back, and it seems like Michelangelo is played as, I guess, a bigger role in this movie, which I guess is good for all you Michelangelo fans, but it really isn't good because this movie isn't good at all. Okay, no, not right now, not right now. Till the end, till the end. So yeah. From the first and the second movies, there's always these cool like openings to get you pumped up. But in the third movie, it starts up with them just dancing, and then the title card comes up. Turtles in Time doesn't come up though. It's just Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, which I think is probably because they didn't have a name for it back then. But then they decided to pop Turtles in Time right there. Or maybe they did. Maybe they did call it Turtles in Time, but they didn't decide to show it in the third movie because with not showing the title, with showing the emptiness inside of it, that by showing the emptiness and not showing the actual title, for a full-on fact that is going to suck because there's no title. You think they rushed it? Sorry, I'm gonna take a nap. And yeah, they do get back. They think Michelangelo is still in Japan because he wants to stay there. He wants to stay in Japan because Kids, we love you, Michelangelo. I think they're secretly fans of him because there is one scene where he does help a kid be brought back to life, which is heartwarming. I'll give it that. But yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my throat, but all of them get back safely. I think all the Japan guys go back to Japan. I keep saying Japan a lot. I'm sorry. I'm a horrible reviewer. And yeah, there's nothing that Splinter says that's funny. Nothing at all. It's kind of sad when you think about it. Something in my throat. I know. Something in my throat that I don't know why. But anyways, yeah. Enough about the plot. Let's go ahead and let's talk about some of the positive stuff. I have a lot more bad stuff about that I'd like to talk about, but let's just get the positives out of the way. So, I like the fact that they're going back to ancient Japan. I think that's kind of cool. Yeah, there's been many movies ago that had Japan and stuff, but I've always wanted to see the turtles in Japan. So yeah, that's good, I guess. And there's also that, well, like I said before, that heartwarming scene with Michelangelo saving a kid. I guess that's good. I think that's the only good stuff I like about the movie. Okay, now let's move on with the bad stuff. And holy crap, there's a ton, or at least to me, I think it's a lot. All right, so the turtles look stupid. The turtles look horrible. They look way worse than they did back in the first and second. They look good in those movies, but they look worse in this one. They even sound different, and that's not a good thing. They sound stupid just like the way they look. They have like these not tough at all voices like they sound, and that's just annoying. Would you be cool if they sounded like this in the first and second movie? No, then you wouldn't. You wouldn't. Also, the jokes are terrible. Like, I'm not going to tell you any of the jokes right now because you would cringe just like me. They're bad. Also, to me, without Shredder in this movie, I kind of don't like it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, of course, in the fourth movie, TMNT, there's Shredder isn't in that as well. Spoiler. But, yeah, it kind of just feels empty, to be honest. Knowing that this was the last real-life Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie we get, and yeah, that's just completely sad. And yeah, they sound stupid. They sound dumb. They sound like they're on crack cocaine the whole entire time. Also, the main villain, like I said, it's cliche. He's a cliche villain. The other person, not really kind of cliche. Uh, we don't get to see April a lot. We only get to see like just the four turtles, which it'd be cool and all if they were the only characters we ever seen in the first and second movie. But no, we saw Splinter. Oh, we do see Splinter, but he looks like a deformed Muppet. And like I said, Casey Jones isn't really that. He doesn't make a big role. And April, not even her. Well, she does try to do some stuff to try and get them back, but that's it. That's all. And all the while, there is some fight scenes, but there's only 3, and they don't contain all 4 of the turtles, so that's just sad. And I know that the first movie had 4 fight scenes, but at least they had like more of them contain all the turtles and stuff, and the second movie contained 5. That's 5. 5 right there. You see it? Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. But no, this movie has 3, and they don't contain all the turtles. At the end, they do, but what's the point? And oh my gosh, the music is horrible as well. Well, most of it is. Sure, so I guess a little bit of it is good. I guess. Also, you see the face I'm making that I look like I'm bored out of my mind and look like I just took a hard shot? Yeah, I wish I was high off this movie, but I'm too young for that crap. It feels like you are high when you're watching this movie because nothing about it can be good except the two things I said before. I was miserable. I was miserable throughout this movie. And the thing is, I didn't see it once but twice. I was not like I didn't care the first time I saw it, but when I saw it the third time, I skipped a whole bunch of it. I'm not even kidding. Like it was that bad. When I actually had control of the controller. I know this is a mouse, but I'm just pretending it was. I just skipped through a whole bunch of it. Like, man, why was this a horrible movie? Like seriously, like why? Why'd they mess up this movie? Why? Why'd they make the turtle sound stupid? Why did they make him look stupid as well? The shtick where they go back in time is cool, but it has been done a lot before in Japan. It's in Japan too, and they just act completely stupid. I know teenagers can act stupid sometimes, but it seems like they pack the stupid factor up to 10,000. Like my God. It feels like this entire third movie is a drinking game because you probably might need one to actually be able to watch this entire movie. But the fact is, if you're all alone and you're young, but you still have a working brain, and if you're trying to watch the third movie, or if you're thinking about doing it, just don't. Just don't. I don't recommend it, and the reason I'm not going apeshit is because family's in bed, they're trying to sleep. 3 out of 10. Actually, no. 2 out of 10. Actually, no. You know what? Yeah, actually. Yeah, I was going to make it 1 out of 10, but I knew that wouldn't be fair, so 2 out of 10. Two, because there are two things I liked about it. The setting in Japan, which may have been overdone, but, I still like it. And the heartwarming scene with Michelangelo saving a kid. But other than those two things, I only give it 2 because of that. Other stuff, fucking painful. And this video is going over the 30 stage of how long it's been going on. 12 minutes past 30 seconds, but I don't care. You could see why I don't like this movie, and you can see why people don't like it as well. But you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and just end this video, and the next time I will get to TMNT, the fourth one. But it's not in live action, it's actually animated. And let me tell you, the fourth movie is actually likable. In fact, I consider it my favorite out of the 3 movies, these 3 live action movies. It's my favorite. So yeah, we're almost done with this whole special episode review thing. So with that being said, if you enjoyed this part and ready for the final part tomorrow, don't forget to like or whatever. But yeah, stay tuned. The third movie is fucking awful. That's all I have to say. Bye.